gardening for the last hour and a half, 2 hours solid right now.
He changed his mind about moving. So compost and early morning, and Maya's got her door. Well, I don't know if I should say early morning. It is about 9:45 on April the 30th. We had a lazy start to the morning. Travis has the day off today, and we do have a couple projects that we need to get done. He's gonna sleep in a bit longer, but let me take you outside to show you what his dad dropped off. You wanna come outside, Maya? Maya, you wanna come outside? Come on. Oh, go on. She's like, I was just out here. So, we've got, oh, this is in a pot. I wasn't, I have one more plant than, okay. We have one more than we'd planned on. The mint, can grow so quickly and go everywhere. We're going to keep it in a pot to kind of limit where it goes. I am assuming this is the fig tree. And then we were supposed to have one raspberry. And I'm not sure what the other one is. This looks like a tomato. Yeah, this is I'm not sure why he brought us a tomato as well. But it looks like we have a tomato, and then this must be the raspberry. So what we were planning on doing is probably the fig tree in the middle with a raspberry and a raspberry, and then the mint in a pot. And I guess we'll probably put the other tomato plant here. These are actually going to move that way to the big lump where the tree used to be. Our lettuce is starting to come in. Ooh, our carrots are starting to be more carroty and not just sprouty. I had moved that one over here. That one I'd moved, so I'm glad they look like they're still alive after being moved around. That one I had moved as well. This one I have moved, but the squirrel's definitely been digging. As well, I don't have any cucumber sprouts here, but I wasn't expecting any for a while. Then our artichokes are starting to develop second leaves. I'm also not sure when the long guys are going to come and cut the grass again. Maya, quit eating the grass. Huh? Think it's your personal salad? It's not. You shouldn't eat it. Starting to be the end of lilac season. They're starting to go. but I'll enjoy them as long as I can. You can see the buds on the ground from the lilacs. And we're going to, not today, but we're going to get some trellis. We have this clematis. There's, I think, one more clematis, that one there, still in the ground. And then we have two inside that accidentally got cut when we were doing that. That we're trying to get roots to develop so that they can also be up. But we're going to put trellis at least on this fence, but probably that one as well. And then I also want to move these bikes. I think they're a bit of an eyesore where they are. So I'm thinking this shelving unit can actually come here, and then most of this stuff I'm just gonna kind of swapsies, so that then that stuff there and the bikes can go right here. Still easy access if we ever did decide to take up a biking, which I doubt. A little more easy access to the stuff on the shelves as well. It'll still be undercover, but it will get the bikes, because I keep watering the bikes when I'm trying to water the plants. So I think they need to move. They need to be under a little bit more cover, and then we don't have any bikes in our garden. Well, Maya, you want to go back inside? I need coffee. Alrighty. And I did this last night, pretty early in the night last night. I didn't have a lot of dishes to do. I did my cans, and then, yeah, that was after I did dishes, so. Just gonna make coffee. And then for breakfast, we're actually gonna do this cinnamon wheel that we didn't eat when we got pizza the other night. So I'm probably going to, Travis doesn't want to get up until about noon. So 12 minutes. So I should probably get a snack because I want to eat before noon. But I won't have a big breakfast this morning. Goodness. Somebody does not usually eat breakfast until late. But I guess she's hungry today. From when I moved in, I've still got stuff under the table that I need to unpack and get into the kitchen. We still have the ant problem. So this unit is supposed to go right here. But whilst we still have the ants, which they're super excited because of the cans, they keep getting on the unit. So we had to kind of move it over here, which I'm actually not opposed to it being over here, but then it doesn't, then all my clutters where everybody could see. Whereas if it was where I want it to be, then we'd have the fridge all open with space, because, we've got decor and stuff there. So, but I do like being able to just reach and grab and not have to pull anything out, because the way it was before, we had to move the carpet out of the way. Ugh, that's another thing I need to add. I need to clean my floors. I need to make some coffee and figure out what I'm eating for breakfast first. Maya, come on. Oh, happy day. Are we outside?
Open.
What was?
She's like, the car was open. I'll jump in it.
Yeah? She would do something like that.
Yes, she would.
Alrighty. So, Travis went. We had this bag of potting soil, but Travis went and grabbed a couple more. So, we have the mint here that we are going to put in the ground over there. And then we have, this is a raspberry. A fig tree. The fig tree is going to go in the ground, I think, in the middle. We have our tomato we've had. In there is a cucumber, our chives, and then another tomato plant. So, oh, and we have the raspberry that's still inside. I'm gonna be the main person out here. I've got some stuff to do in the house, but I might be out as well. And we'll do a little time lapse. done some work. We've done all of that. Our mint is starting to wilt a little.
A couple strange bushes and moss and everything that we've cleared out. Gloves in the hand make great difference.
I cut a lot of this out.
Severely trimmed back. I think. Hey guys, forgive the messy hair and the panting, but we have been gardening for the last hour and a half, 2 hours solid right now. I really wish we did before and after photo and video because we cleared out a lot of stuff here. Like if you look over my shoulder here, that was a couple strange bushes and moss and everything that we've cleared out. We trimmed back this flower. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Feel free to let us know. And there's a bee dive bombing me. Hello.
Are you videoing?
I am videoing, so it seems we're both videoing
for the vlog.
Yeah.
Do it horizontally. Just, I mean, keep the format the same.
Hey, let's leave this in it too. Her yelling at me like usual.
Nagging like
Yeah.
you left the screen open again.
Hadja budja budja budja. Hey, gloves in the hand make great implements. But yeah, that is severely trimmed back. I think it was what, milkweed or something. All I know is when I broke it open, it had a very milky sap. That we're leaving alone for now. That's a clematis. That makes gorgeous flowers. But I don't know what this was. Whatever it is, the bees like it, and the bee was, as I walked close, the bee started dive bombing me and bumping into me. I don't know what it is, so if you guys do, let us know. And then of course we have the lilacs. We haven't done anything with them yet, but we have to clean that up, especially for this other tree that is behind the lilac that is like intertwining with it.
This one. They're not, I don't even remember. I have to take a look. I'm not even sure if it
makes
flowers.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm just gonna get me a lopper, take it down so it clears up more space for the.
Because it's definitely choking out
some of the lilac. Yeah, we need to trim this one down over here too, get a little more room. And then the Maya bear, you could hopefully see her well. But
she just got a drink. See?
She got a drink and she's been relaxing with us. Yeah. Oh, I think that's Clover too. Well.
Yeah, I love the Clover bed.
We're gonna leave some of this alone, at least for the next couple weeks until it's time for the next day. All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys later.
Travis is getting ready to mix in some of the fertilizer.
Compost.
Compost. Some of the compost. And I've kind of sprayed down the grass, tried to get as much mud.
If you jump into that mud.
Look at her paws. Her paws are... So,
that's gonna give you
and the whole thing's been sprayed down a bit. And then some water, because I tried to spray as much dirt off of the grass as possible. We do have our lawn guys coming tomorrow, but what I wanted to avoid is this section had dirt on it for like 2 days. We weren't going to do anything, but then I decided to. But this whole section here, it would have been too much of the lawn to sacrifice. Miss Maya needs her salad after all. But anyway, I'm going to stand here and record while Travis does that because I don't know how much I can help.
You could hold the bag steady at least?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, never mind. The GoPro's going to catch it. He changed his mind about needing me. So compost in the hole, then we mix it all up, and then we plant the mint before it dies.
Good thing about compost, especially this kind, is the color. Really helps you know
how it's mixed.
How it's mixed, yeah, exactly.
Such a good girl.
It's good to get some exercise. I'm already huffing and puffing. So hopefully a spring and summer of this is gonna help trim this away.
Oh, you're sexy no matter what.
Although considering how much I cook and what I cook, that's going to be a long road going. If you guys want me to take you on a journey and one of my favorite things to cook, let me know. We could do that.
In the comments below, yeah. Let us know.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh, that
burgers.
You made fettuccine Alfredo for me. The first
night she came over.
I came over on my birthday.
Yeah, for her birthday. Fettuccine Alfredo and herb-crusted chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
That was my meal.
Alrighty.
Some sauteed mushrooms. Her weakness is my mushrooms.
He taught me how to love mushrooms.
Now I just have to do that with pork and ham. Because at least ham. I love ham.
I don't.
Break up all this shit.
Such a good girl. Such a good girl. She's with us, but she's not in the way. She's such a good girl.
Raise your pick and raise your voice.
Okay.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging
a hole. Digging a hole.
No, diggy,
diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
No, the last one is digging.
Digging.
That's okay. I'm the nerd who likes weird Yogscast songs that turn into metal music.
Okay, you sing it to me then. I'll stop trying to sing your song.
Nah, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. And then again, who knows, maybe I did that, won't you? Oh wow, that didn't seem very well. Deep enough, you think?
I think so.
All right, Mr. Mint. Let's get you in.
Such a good girl.
It's certainly coming back to life. It's not as wilted after you watered it.
Yeah, I've sprayed it down twice. And it's not, the sun got clouded over, so I think that's helped it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that hole's way too deep.
That's okay. I just need to.
Wow, that's minty. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Holy mint.
Oh, I can taste the mojitos already.
That is minty.
I've recently discovered I don't drink much, but I have fully discovered I am more of a rum man than a whiskey man, like I thought. The Kraken Black rum.
I introduced you to that, and it was good.
Yes. This will probably make this not family friendly anymore, talking about alcohol, but hey.
Yeah.
We're planting this for mojitos.
Mojitos.
Here, we're going to have to pick that up in there.
Okay. Here. Ooh. Is it spiny at all? Can I hold it with my bare hand?
You hold it bare hand.
Okay.
See, I got a little too into my enthusiastic digging song and dug too deep. We do not fear what lies beneath.
Ooh.
We can never dig too deep.
Hi, Maya. Oh, am I on the ground? Am I at your level?
Okay. Much better.
Whoop, whoop. I shouldn't have let go. I shouldn't have let go. That was a mistake.
I'll never let you go, Jack.
We all know what happened there.
Yep, she let go. And he died. Even though there was plenty of room
on the door.
On the door for him.
See, you good girl.
Now we just leave that as it is.
It needs a little bit more dirt on that side.
Yeah. All right, watch out, Maya.
Maya. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. We have mint. And supposedly this variety of mint grows like none other.
Well, it grows like a weed. Apparently, it's going to end up starting to take over this entire spot, which is why...
Which is perfect, because we'll cut back where we don't want it to be, and that'll be our mojito mint.
Exactly. Or just tea.
That too.
Or maybe even try distilling out the oil for, like,
yeah.
baking.
Yeah.
We can
Whenever I'm like, I can't breathe quite right.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll go get you some mint.
Just get a handful of mint and just rub you with it. Just rub you on the face. You will be healed.
Alrighty. Do we want to put any of the other plants in?
What time is it? All we're gonna need is the one.
Maya's decided that she needs a suntan. Such a good girl. Oh, such a good girl. Yeah, such a good girl.
She said, Mom, you're in my sun.
of a death is whenever this video is shot. So that's however long the GoPro lasted, going full tilt on stop motion. Taking a tiny break. So we've decided to leave the potted plants where they are right now. We did get the store-bought raspberry into the ground, well, into a pot. It's in the soil it will be in, so once we take it out of the pot into the final thing, we think we're gonna give these about a week, just where they are. Eventually the tree's gonna go where that raspberry is, and that raspberry is gonna go where the tree is, but we didn't want to move the soil around. It's on a bit of a hillock, so those are just gonna stay for now. Same goes for the tomato plant. The cucumber here, I might have to do something with it just because of sun. I might have to get it into the soil. But the cucumber is going to go there. The tomato plant's going to go there. So we'll have 2 tomatoes on the end. When we do that is probably when we're going to move these over on the other side of those chairs. Yeah. We definitely cut that more here. So those are all going to go away, but we're going to get a tiller to do that. We might pull more out, but we're going to till that soil. We're going to leave the rose bush as it is. It should really thrive now that it's not competing. The clematis, we do need to clean out a little more around there. That milkweed needs to go. Travis wants to get those all out. I don't really care either way. We actually need to ask the dente what that is. Love the clover. Hopefully those will do better now that they're not trampled by the bikes. Look, we can actually see all of that now. That guy, that is how that looks now that we've significantly pared this back. And our mint in the ground. Hey, pretty girl. Someone's been laying by the door watching the world go by. Whew. I'm starting to really get tired. I'm gonna have to take a second round of pain pills. But now she's looking out at the world through the... I think she loves the fence because she can look out of it. I've decided to use some old golf caddies as a hose holder. We were talking about getting a hose holder and putting it about there. But hey, if we have golf caddies and they do the trick, and I completely reorganized this whole side is just completely reorganized. I love that shelf there. Like, that shelf there works so much better than being behind there. And then I need to put that buggy and our bicycles back in there, but I kind of raked and got some of the leaves. I've still got a few leaves to get. And then it is getting cloudier and cloudier. So I think we are definitely in for some rain here in a bit. So, oh yes, and these have to go. This bag of dirt and bags of fertilizer need to go under cover as well. One might be able to fit right there, but I think I'm gonna put the fertilizer in the buggy. And then we have some grates under the table that I didn't know what to do with. So I'm gonna put the paving stone right there and then the grates. So then there's a little, I don't know how well that'll work, but then everything will be up off the dirt just a teensy bit. I don't know how well that'll help, but yep. Whew. Travis has gone to his weekly meeting, so he has left. But I'm trying to get as much done as I can for as long as I can. Luckily it's trash night, so this thing, which once I stabbied with the shovel, I was able to get a lot more in there. We still got a little room to go. Yeah. And then these planters and table are going to move where that little pot that's actually a hose holder, that pot, which actually, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with the golf caddies. That's the question, really. But then, yeah, that's the view of our garden right now. It's coming along quite nicely. It's going to be so nice when we get our chairs and put our chairs here and have our little fire pit and have our garden. Being outside all day. Even though she's confused why we're outside all day. Yeah, so much fresh air. You're going to be so tired. She has not had her morning nap. She has not had her midday nap. She has not had her afternoon nap. We're coming up on needing her evening nap. And she hasn't had any of them. No, she's going to sleep so good. I just cut that back a little bit more. Just so that it's a little bit easier to get the storage and move back there. So, alrighty guys, let's show you what I've done. So I've already taken the recycling bin and the yard waste bin out. So I do have to fill up the trash bin a little bit more tonight. So we have got the shelf and all the stuff on the shelf. This still needs to find a home. We'll either use it for its purpose and get rid of the golf caddies. That's option 1. Or we'll keep the golf caddies and get rid of that, which is option 2. I don't know which option we're going for yet, and that's okay. So the plan is this might be storage for things like that right here. Then right here where a tree used to be and is now just a stump, we're going to move the planters from there to here so that they are in their own little area. We'll have a little bit of a walkway here, and then this whole area is going to be for our chairs and our fire pit. We'll probably keep a couple of those maybe for when we have guests, but then we're going to get 2 of our own. I finally found the bottom of that brown potter plant, so that can be on its own now. Fig, raspberry, and raspberry. Sure. Then we've got our rose bush. All of this underbrush here is going to go away. We're going to do lavender right here. I think it's the English lavender, the one that's smellier and that you can use in food as well. So we're going to do lavender right there. And then the clematis is right here, and we might put something in front of the clematis as well. Maybe more lavender. The milkweed is going to go. Travis actually wants to take up most of this. Right now, I don't have an opinion on it, so if he wants to do that, great. We're not sure what this is. We're not sure if it's a flowering plant or if it's just bad. But it is definitely kind of competing with the lilac, so we want to keep the lilac over whatever that is. We're going to have to deal with that, but that might wait until the autumn. We've got our lilac here. We'll probably keep the clovers. Don't know what we're doing here. And then we've got our mint. It looks like it'll survive the shock. It does. It actually looks better than it did. But it is, you can see the ones that are like really happy and the ones that are like, what just happened to me? So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to have mint here, and then I honestly forget what we were going to put here, but we're going to put something here as well. And then evidently these are really pretty flowering plants, so we might keep them, or we might do something else, something like lavender. That's flowery and pretty, but also can be eaten. If anybody has any ideas or knows what these are, we might wait until next year to decide on that. But yeah, so our yard is definitely coming along. No more bicycles in the shot or anything like that, and that's awesome. The bicycles are now here with our little tubby guy. We've got our potting mix and our fertilizer. So yeah. Long day's work. And this is gonna be dinner. It's gonna be so good. I've got 4 baked potatoes with crispy skins. I've got 1 barbecue chicken. This is a leftover meal from something Travis had cooked earlier this week. And I've got the remainder of a bottle of wine. Alrighty, after taking a shower and eating dinner, I kind of zoned out for a while, played some Civilization. I should have been video editing, but I didn't. Travis is on his way home from his meeting. Maya has made up for some of her lack of napping. She spent some time on the couch and then she came and joined me. I need to restart the dryer and do a couple more things tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not done doing the things yet. Alrighty, the dryer's on its second round and the clothes will be dry. The washer's starting. So the last load of laundry is going. I have an empty laundry basket otherwise. Okay, so let's close the door so you guys can't hear the machines as much. So beyond all of that, I've got to get the trashes organized and out. It is trash night tonight. Thursday trash night. I already took out all the recycling and the yard waste thing. So we just need to gather up the trash and then actually take it to the curb. I don't know if anything else will get done other than that tonight. I do have some stuff for my to-do list tomorrow and this week. I really want to get the cleaning and organization of the kitchen done as much as possible. My friend Allie we might actually do a board game night with her. We're still kind of debating it. But if we do, then I don't want my place to look like a disaster. So it's motivating me to organize the kitchen a little more and get some stuff that is on the table into where it needs to go, under the table into where it needs to go, and get everything cleaned and looking nice. One of probably the very last things I'm gonna do here is put decor on the wall. Obviously Travis has some decor on the walls right now, but I want to add to it. I have a lot of my own photographs that I have prints of, and I would just like to, add my own stuff. Beyond that, I have these dishes I need to put away, these dishes I need to clean. That may happen tomorrow, if not tonight. See if that's some decor that Travis used to has. I think shelves would be good here. Actually, we want like a draining system that drains into the sink, but we haven't been able to find one that's the right thing. And then we've got this down here, so yeah. We might put a drainage system. We might put some just shelves. We've got a lot of places we might add shelves. And then there's this guy. I'm gonna bring him into the light to show you. So this is what I did with a lot of those clippings that came off that one tree. We really trimmed it back so that the mint would have a lot of room. And so I put them in a vase. My dad gave me this vase. And they're starting to perk up, so they look nice. I'll keep them. I may keep them if they dry out nicely. Otherwise, I'll keep them till they're dead. But yeah, normally I'm not one that has a vase of flowers. But right now, I possess a vase of flowers that I picked myself from my own yard. And that's kind of cool. I like the pretty. I would never invest time or effort into something like this. Time, effort, or money into something like this. But it does bring me joy.